Hello guys, this is Spicy Bill. Today I'm reviewing the Bandai High-Grade Universal Century HGUC 144 scale Blue Destiny Unit 3 exam. This is 209th in the HGUC line, and this kit retail for 1600 yen in Japan, so you can probably get it for around 14 US dollars. In North America, expect to pay around 18 to 22 US dollars plus tax and fees. So it depends on where you get it. The price fluctuates. Kit was released in early 2018. I forgot the date. The reason it took me so long to review this kit is because I did review Blue Destiny Unit 1 and 2, and I wasn't planning on reviewing this kit because I'll review two versions of this kit. But this kit is sponsored by one of my viewers. Thank you, John, for purchasing or paying for this kit and allowing me to build it and review it. So let's go ahead and take a look at the box real quick. So we have the Blue Destiny Unit 3 with all its gimmick. This is definitely the version to get if you're into the Blue Destiny. The Unit 1 is very much like the gym ground type. Obviously, this kit originated from the High-Grade Revive gym ground type, and they used the same mode to develop the Blue Destiny Unit 1, 2, and 3, and they also used the same mode to develop the High-Grade Universal Century HGUC 144 scale Gundam ground type. And I'm still waiting for the High-Grade Revive Ez8 using this mode. I will definitely get the Ez8, but I will not get the Gundam ground type because I have a very bad experience with the Master Grade. So anyway, you can see where this mobile suit came from. Obviously based on the 1996 video game on PlayStation 1 called the Mobile Suit Gundam Side Story, The Blue Destiny. And yeah, Unit 2 was stolen by a Xeon pilot. He modified the shoulders on this Gundam to make it, more like his E3 custom that got destroyed. So yeah, the E3 custom also came on this game, and E3 custom was a premium Bandai. I really like that kit, but I really didn't care about the the Gundams and the Freddy stuff. So anyway, 1600 yen, and the artist for the artwork is Morishita Naochika. So yeah, people always ask me like who did the artwork on the boxes, and I never actually care about that until recently. So that's actually very nice to know. And in North America, these are recommended for ages 15 and up. Can ignore the Japanese warning label. And let's take a look at the manual. So obviously a lunar titanium alloy, also known as Gundarium. And beam rifle, 100mm machine gun, chest Vulcan guns, abdominal wire control missiles. That's what these are, I believe. Twin beam cannon, beam saber, twin beam cannon, yes. Beam saber and shield. So yeah, and you can see, the proportion is still very weird. I thought the Master Grades was, poorly designed because of the proportions. But you know what? I think I'm actually wrong. This is how the RX-79 is designed. The proportions are very strange. So anyway, here we have it in the action poser. You have two options to build this kit. You can build it in the regular mode, or you can build it in the exam mode. And the only difference is the color of the foil sticker for the eyes, the head camera, and the back camera. And it's got quite a few accessories. So, all right. So anyway, let's go ahead. I just realized I made a mistake here that I need to fix. So give me a second. These vents are not properly built, and that is my bad. So basically these parts supposed to cover the back of the vents like so. Then you put on the vents like that. Yeah, I got a little lazy there. I don't know, every time I look at like the RX-79, I just get triggered instantly. All right, so that's the kit. Let's take a look at the leftover parts. We got the parts for the ground type shield. Obviously, Gym ground type, the RX-79 ground type, Gundam ground type. And we don't have the rest of the part to build the shield, so this is no use. All right, I'll be sending that off to my supporter. I built this kit for him for free. Basically, he paid for the kit because I talked him out of not buying an aging old Master Grade and get this kit instead. So here we have the polycaps, leftover polycaps. Also, some people ask me, like, why do people hate polycaps? No, people don't hate polycaps. Polycaps are perfectly fine on the high grade that you're paying, like, you know, 15, 20 bucks for. That's fine. But having polycaps in, like, something like a little bit more expensive, like a $50 plus kit, polycaps, you know, they're just lazy ways of putting parts together. So you're not paying for any kind of engineering if the kits come with polycaps. All right, and then we have one little extra leftover part here. This is a yellow vent here for the chest, but we don't use this one since it's red right there. So that's the leftover parts, and we have the full sticker here, which isn't completely terrible. The worst one are the one that wraps around the thrusters thing on the back. Yeah, that sucks. And then we have the extra ones for the regular mode. We got the green eyes, the green cameras. And the rest are just pretty small. Isn't really that bad. But you can see full stickers are terrible. Yeah. People call these color correction stickers. But whatever, it still sucks. That's the bane of high grades. Doesn't matter what scale you get, even if you get the 1/100 scale high grades, you still have to deal with stupid full stickers. And we have decals. So I use up all the decals except this number 3 because, yeah, there isn't really space for this one. I mean, I can put it inside the inner legs, but it will just look weird. So a little extra leftover decal right there. And we have option hands. So here we have the more Gundam style hands. These are the more angular hands. I decided to went with the Xeon style hand, the rounded hands, because, you know, I just like these hands better. You're not supposed to actually build this kit using these type of hands, but whatever, I don't care. Yeah, I just like the rounded hand better. You can see the difference. Rounded hand, angle hands. It's nice that they include that. So, okay, and then here we have the green visor for the green eyes, if you want to, you know, convert it into that. It's funny. Basically, what you can do with this kit is you can actually just color in all the green section, just paint that in green, and then you don't have to use the full stickers. But I decided to use the full sticker for the eye. And let's see. Okay, we have the beam sabers and 2 beam saber effect. One of the beam saber can be stored in the leg, and obviously the action base is not included with this kit. And we have obviously the backpack. Backpack can be, I'll show you guys that in a bit. And we have the machine gun right here, the Gundam ground type machine gun, fully collapsible, even has removable magazines. Okay, there we go, removable magazines. So that's nice. Pretty cool. I got it all paneling and detailed up like so. Got the stock that you can extend, and we have the beam rifle. Of course, color separation, part separation, very nice. Working handle. The camera is unfortunately a sticker, but it's a high grade. So, and we have the shield right here, very nice. Got a peg here for the shield, and then we have the twin beam cannon. This is a big selling point for this kit. I'm actually not. I think I'm gonna work a deal out with John to see if I can keep the beam cannon. Basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give the beam cannon to my RX-78-2 to create like a semi full armor RX-78-2 because this is one of his signature weapons, the double beam cannon. Twin beam cannon. Okay, and then we got these extra parts on the back when you're gonna attach the backpack on there. So basically, you see here on the backpack, you got these vents right here. This is meant for like the exam mode, if it doesn't have the backpack attached to it. And if you want to turn off the exam mode, these vents actually comes off, and then this thing just plugs it in. So anyway, let's go ahead and get the kit off the stand. And you can see it can pose some very dynamic poses. And it can also kneel due to its improved articulation. Very nice. Okay, so anyway, let's go ahead and talk about the articulation on this kit. But let's take a look at the proportions. The proportion is still very, yeah, it's kind of a turn-off for me, to be honest with you. One reason why I didn't keep any of these kits for myself is because I do not like the proportions. So look at it. The head is really large. The body is like a square. And the legs are kind of stumpy, but that's how it is. Anyway, the articulation is very nice. We got the ankle armor that you can move up. We also got the feet that you can articulate. That gives it extra articulation. We got a ball joint for the foot, and we got a hinge right here that really helps with the articulation. Double jointed knee that can go all the way up. Front skirt can move individually. Side skirt can articulate. We got the thigh cut. We got the universal hip joints. Unfortunately, the back skirt is fixed, but it can do the split. Go up, go forward. And the waist section can pivot ever so slightly. It's a little bit difficult, I guess, to pivot it once you have the leg attached to it. But you can do that if you want to. We do have the waist joint right here, and then we have an ab crunch. If you see my build video, you can see I talk about a little connection point between the upper torso and the, I guess, the mid torso. That sink is it creates a lot of stress on that part. You just want to be careful if that breaks. You know, when you hold on to this kit, basically like the whole upper torso, lower torso is going to drop off. So just be very careful of that when you're building the kit. The head is on a hinge, so you can move that back and forth. Whoops, and this piece came off. Probably need to glue that in. This piece is very small, so you do not want to lose this piece, otherwise this guy's gonna look ridiculous. And obviously you can see the eyes there, full sticker. Head can rotate 360. And here we have the new technology right here. This is not a polycap. This is like a hard plastic joint part. So it can go up like that, swing up like this. And we have the ball joint right here. Arm can hinge outward like so. Can get the bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, and there's also no polycap here. This is a hard plastic joint, which is nice. Okay, yeah. Even with high grades, they decided to do away with some polycaps too. I mean, the new Moon Gundam, it has no polycaps, and I think polycaps should just become obsolete in the future. So for the exam mode, you're actually supposed to raise out these shoulder fins on the shoulder armor to, you know, just make it look wider, stuff like that. And then you open up these vents on the back. But now I'm gonna attach the backpack for the I guess for the space use. Yeah. So when it's in space, you get an extra backpack here that I guess give it more propulsion. Obviously, I had to paint in all the thrust supports on the backpack. Also paint in the thrust supports here. You don't really need to paint a lot of stuff, just the thrusters and the head Vulcans right here. Oops. You can see that the head Vulcans, I paint that in using Testors Metallizer Lacquer. And there we go. Here's the Blue Destiny. And this guy is loaded with an accessory. So obviously we got a beam saber here. Very nice. The other beam saber can be stored inside these the leg part right here. That's very nice. You can see the hilt is already in there. You can remove that and have a second beam saber. This piece is also removable like so. So that's very nice. So let's go ahead and store that beam saber. Okay. So yeah, I'm waiting for Bandai to release the Ez8 so I can bring out my Goof Custom and have them duke it out. Yeah, that's probably the only one I'm interested in getting from this mode. Yeah, obviously they're gonna milk the heck out of this mode. I don't know what else they're gonna use the mode for. Maybe some kind of a custom unit or something. After the Ez8, let's see. Obviously, he can hold his weapons, unlike a certain old aging kit that can't even hold his weapon. So he can hold its machine gun right there, and yeah, no problem wielding it with both hands. So let me show you that. Fully capable of wielding all his weapons properly. And just take my word for it, it can do it. It can do it with minimal effort. And looks like I broke the stock. Oh my god, I need to fix that. So that's the only flaw right there, a broken stock, and that was completely my fault. So there we go. Yeah, I can replace that. That's pretty simple. So there we go. I don't know, lately there has been some issue with the plastic quality. I can't believe that thing broke so easily. So anyway, let's go ahead and fix that. I think I have another machine gun I can, give away or swap it out for this one. And then we have the beam rifle, which also he can also wield. No broken stock there. Funny, like the hand keep coming off. Okay, this connection point isn't very solid, so just be aware of that. That might be one of the biggest flaw with this kit. Is that these it's like a hard plastic to plastic connection point. So it's not terrible. I'm just not being very careful. Every time when I do something in front of the camera, I tend to just screw things up. Like I broke that stock. Terrible. Okay, I think it's actually better if I angle it this way. There we go. That looks proper. Nice. Yeah. This kit is meant to be using this weapon anyway. And then obviously you can attach the shield to this kit. You have these connection port right there. You can have one here, one here. So just like you see in the picture, it's a very nice looking shield. And for additional firepower, you can use the twin beam cannon. I don't remember the Blue Destiny ever using this weapon, but there we go. Let's take a look at that, and then you need the handle that goes right here, like so. This thing just pegs in right there. This thing looks really cool. So there we go. And you also got connection port right there. If you want to attach a shield to it and makes it extra bulky. There we go. That is ridiculous. But it's cool. I like it. Yeah, I think the shield is just overkill. And you can also, it's ambidextrous. So you can remove this, flip it around, attach it to this arm right here. And then grab this piece. Dude, you know what? I think the RX-79 hates me. Like, it just does. Every version of the RX-79, the Master Grade, it started with the Master Grade, it hates me. I broke something on the EzSR too. If you watch carefully in my EzSR review, I broke the backpack in that review. I clearly remember that. So, yeah, the RX-79 hates me. It really, really hates me. So anyway, here we got the twin beam cannon, and I think that'll be it before I break the kit into a million pieces. So that's much it for this review. I hope you guys find the information helpful. And as always, thanks for watching.